Hey, this is Tom.
And this is Elisa. We are The Naked and Famous, and you are watching Ambi.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from Ambi, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with The Naked and Famous. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How have you guys been?
Great.
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy?
Yeah.
We're going to dive into that very soon. Yeah, so it's been 3 years since you actually released your sophomore record. So I was curious, I know you're now recording album number 3. Tell me a little bit about how that's coming along.
It's great. We've been demoing and pre-producing. We've been working on it for about 2 years. We took a bit of time off after Enrolling Waves just to, grow up a little bit. We had been on the road for such a long time. We just decided to, resettle. And so, we just in this, the last 2 years we've been working really hard on album number 3, yet untitled. It's coming along pretty well. After we finish this tour, we're going straight into the studio to finish up the final tracking, and it should be out by the end of the year.
When do you think fans will get a little taste, whether an advanced single or some kind of teaser? You're teasing people with lyrics, which is an awesome way to get them hyped up.
Well, we're doing this thing that we've been playing. We just played a whole bunch of West Coast shows. Now we're doing a week of doing some East Coast shows. And we are actually playing some new songs in the set, which is something we never usually do. Usually we would release something and then we'd follow it up by playing it live, but fans coming to these shows are going to get their first taste of some new music.
And how are you feeling about the road testing the songs? Are things going over well?
It's been good.
Yeah?
Really good.
Getting over the initial nervousness of playing them, and the worry, I think, about putting music out that wasn't released. After getting through that, I think it's been pretty good. They've gone down exceptionally well.
I had this terrible anxiety that, when somebody tells a funny joke and instead of people laughing, there's just some tumbleweeds. I had this big fear that we'd play our new songs and then everyone would just be like, what was that? But luckily it's not the case, and they've been very well received.
We also tweeted before playing ACL the other day that you were getting some pre-show jitters. How do you rid those before getting on stage? Have you kind of found a method yet?
I don't know. I just sing my way through it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I read how I have a quote here. You're trying to create a big pop record with this third LP. When you think back to your favorite pop albums, which ones would you think are pop masterpieces?
Oh no, that right there is I'm not prepared for this question. I didn't think about the answer I was going to have. That's the response that you just heard then. I don't know. I'm going to just waffle on a bit and just say that as far as how it relates to that quote there, that might have been me talking about it. I feel like it's not necessarily like a big pop album that was there's one particular album that has been compelling me to think we have to produce a pop album. I think it's more like a collective public interest or appreciation of pop music where just funny stuff like people making jokes about the fact that it's cool to listen to Justin Bieber now, that kind of cultural change and cultural shift, and I guess the lines between alternative and pop production really beginning to blur. You can have a pristine, crisp, very hi-fi sounding recording and it can still be alternative music. So I think in relation to that question, it's more about what aspects of pop music I think I'd like to steal for our album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen you live before, and it's very interactive. Everyone's singing together, everyone's dancing together, and I just love the way that you kind of interact with your fans. So when you think back to more memorable moments, what's one you think you'll probably never forget?
Oh my gosh. There was this one moment where I almost cried on stage. We were doing a run with Imagine Dragons, opening for them on their arena tour, and we were playing in, I think it was Tulsa. One of these times.
This is your memory.
Anyway, the show. We played this song called Rolling Waves, and then everyone just got their phones out, and just all of the audience were just lit up, and it was the most insane.
Like a sea of lights.
They didn't just get their phones out; they all started swinging them. They started swinging them in time with music. So we had this wave, this light wave.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
And I was so touched by it. I was like, wow, we're just this supporting band. Like, this is amazing that they're connecting with us this way. So that's a moment I'll never forget.
It's amazing. And how about yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm just remembering that.
Yeah?
I'm going to jump on this memory.
You're kind of reminiscing, I guess,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I've always really enjoyed the aesthetic of the band. I was wondering, when you go back to thinking about when you were growing up, did any fads you follow kind of surprise you looking back? Were you embarrassed by any of the style fads that you fell into?
Are you joking? I feel like, don't we all just have humiliation up until about 20, and then it starts to get okay? I don't know. I feel like I was embarrassing up until last week. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking old dreadlocks, like spiky hairdos. I remember when I was a kid, that was cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, you go to the hairdresser and you'd be like, oh, a spiky hairdo, spiky haircut. Baggy jeans,
You had a bleached hair phase.
new metal, you name it.
Yeah, really?
Done it.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
So a lot of different phases between the both of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I definitely went through that, like the Avril Lavigne phase where you'd wear the
Lots of bracelets. And
bracelets and.
No, she had a phase. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Anyway. So funny. Anyway.
You're now based in Los Angeles, right? And you have been for quite some time. Do you still balance your time between there and your home, or are you more so just study there now?
Pretty steady in LA.
Okay.
Now. Yeah, we go home for Christmas when we can. Sometimes, I mean, the last few years some of us have stayed home. Stayed in Los Angeles, not gone to New Zealand. Yeah, pretty constant.
Yeah, we love California now.
Angelinos.
It feels like home.
Almost.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with there, what are some of your favorite things about California?
The weather, the food, just the. I don't know, where we live, there's just always something going on. Like shows, people playing shows, and I don't know, the weather is great. I don't know, I just
You really like the
I
weather.
just love it.
Outside of music then, for the both of you, because we know you for the performances, the music, what do you like doing when you have some downtime?
I like watching movies, reading books.
Worrying about music.
I like hot yoga.
Such a fad. Such a fad.
To you, but to me, I would like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's wrap things up today. Is there anything you want to say to all of your fans who are going to be viewing the interview?
Thank you. Thank you very much for being fans of us. Yeah.
And a big thanks to you for your time. So nice to catch up with you, so thanks.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogya.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. We'll see you next time.